Welcome to this brief video where we'll be talking about the AQE conference this year. It takes place at the NEC from the 9th to the 10th of October. You may well know that the MCerts conferences began in 2002. Back in that time, they were called MCerts, and they focused specifically on monitoring requirements that related to pollution prevention. If you have a look at the website for the AQE show this year, you'll see that there are other sections to the conference that include aspects of monitoring that relate to things like decarbonisation and climate change mitigation. So with that in mind, I'm delighted to have and to introduce some speakers who are some of the chairs that will be at the conference this year. And to start with, I'll hand over to Chris Demopoulos, who's Senior Research Scientist at MPL, who's going to talk about some of the quality aspects of monitoring. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you, Graham. I'll be chairing a session with the theme of quality, which is the second session in day one. Quality obviously being key and underpins pretty much everything in regards to emissions when we're looking, whether it's measurements, quantification, reporting. So in regards to AQE, historically, it's been very good at promoting and disseminating new themes, new technologies, what's relevant at the moment, which is it's also doing for this conference, for this year's conference, which with the conferences on CCUS hydrogen, but it also always looks at the fundamentals, quality obviously being one of them. Without quality, effectively the whole sort of system falls down. So in effect, we need an acceptable level of quality in order for all the stakeholders that take part in the industry, whether these are regulators, whether legislators, process operators, manufacturers, testing laboratories, to be able to make informed decisions and to function in any really meaningful way. So I would invite anyone that has, regardless of the role within the industry, to join what I feel will be a very informative session. Just going a bit into the specifics of the talks that the quality session will be covering. There'll be one which I'm personally very excited about, which is looking at the historical evolution of quality from the 90s into the current time, and looking at the evolution of stack testing from a quality perspective, what the MCerts introduction has done in regards to measurements and quality. And then we have another 3 talks which are focused on the real-time online analysis instruments that can provide real-time measurements within stack emissions. First talk is focusing on the certification of these instruments and how important that is and vital in regards to having fit-for-purpose instruments within the market. We will have a talk on portable automated measuring systems, looking at all the standards and the latest developments in that area. This talk will obviously be very relevant to any testing laboratories because they use these instruments pretty much, on every single measurement campaign they're out doing. And finally, we will finish off the session with a talk regarding ongoing quality control of continuous emission measurement systems through what is called the Call 3 procedure, and how this could be potentially automated, which again, very relevant to process operators as they are in charge of this process on their industrial sites. So yeah, in summary, I would invite everyone attending the conference to join what I'm confident will be a very informative and instructive session.
Thanks very much, Chris. That's excellent. Look forward to seeing you on October.
Thank you, Graham.